Nation. Here's what the Port CEO, Sean Strawbridge, told me as he sat down with me for a one-on-one interview. What is the Port's objective right now with desalination?
Katya, very simply, our objective with seawater desalination is to procure the permit. We're still 100% reliant upon surface water. Well, here we are in 2021. We've just experienced a very significant winter storm, much worse than the one in 2011, and we are at 35% water levels today. We could see a repeat of what we saw in 2012 and 2013, and it's unfortunate that here we are a decade later and we still don't have a codified solution for our water issue. We are still relying upon Mother Nature and the heavens to open up and supply us with water. That's not a sustainable strategy.
The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality grants the permit. If they grant it, Strawbridge says the port hopes to work with the city of Corpus Christi to distribute the water.
Certainly, we want to sit down with the largest provider, distributor of water in the region is, of course, the city of Corpus Christi. They have all the distribution network, they have the water treatment facilities, they have the billing apparatus, and certainly have the relationship with the ratepayers, both industrial and residential ratepayers. So they're really sitting in pole position to be the largest beneficiaries of any water initiative that is developed here in the region.
So then your goal is not to sell water?
Our goal is to ensure that there is a uninterruptible, sustainable supply of water. You look at the Mary Roads pipeline. It was the Port Authority that actually built that pipeline. It was not the city. And it was because back in the 90s, the Port Authority recognized that we did not have enough water. And the city was not in a position to act upon that. So the port took the initiative to do that and then handed that to the city. And now the city operates that pipeline and maintains that. And it's the great citizens of the coastal bend that benefit from that. But people need to remember that it was the Port Authority that did that. I see a lot of parallels to what was happening back in the 90s and today. And, we are not a big agency, which allows us to perhaps move a little more nimbly. The dollars that we earn and the revenues that we generate are not taxpayer dollars. They're dollars from providing services to our customers or leasing property to our customers. And so we don't have the same type of constraints that the city may have on utilizing taxpayer dollars and assessing taxes. So we have the ability to then reinvest our dollars back into this infrastructure. And as we talked about from an economic development standpoint, our two big issues that we see for the foreseeable future, if we don't act upon them, are water and certainly power, as we saw with the winter storm.
And by the way, TCEQ commissioners are going to meet tomorrow to discuss the port's permit request for Harbor Island. We're going to carry that meeting on our website, christv.com, tomorrow. You can also hear what Sean Strawbridge has to say regarding the environment and desal plant. And tomorrow we do continue our interview with Sean Strawbridge. We talk about the port's future plans for Harbor Island outside of desal. That story is coming up tomorrow night right here on Chris 6 News at 10. And